I'm letting her loose. Hey everybody, this is my red-tailed hawk Charlie. It's a she. I don't know why her name is that. I didn't name her that, but she knows her name. And I have a falconry license in my state, so I have to feed her, spend a little time with her today, so I'm going to do that live, because I never do that live. It's also icing really bad outside, so I'm going to show you that in a minute. Hey, Janko! Welcome back. Yeah. I gave her a little bit of food. I'm going to wait a couple of minutes if I can and then feed her again. I have a couple different pieces to give her. Yeah. She is completely free right now, but we are in an enclosed shed. Hi, Hamza. Hamza Ramzan. I still don't know what to call you exactly, but I'm good. This is my hawk, finally, on a live. I'm going to feed her and show you the very scary weather that is still happening. What? What? I need to get a weight on her before I feed her more. If she continues to get more and more worked up, then I'm just going to do it now. Yeah, I remember you, Hamza. You've been here a few times. What is that noise? You're making a strange noise today. Hmm? It's alright. It's alright. Let me check the scale. It's a little off, but it's mostly right. Can you come up here? Can you come up here? Up. Here. No, come here. Here. Good girl. Yeah. Stay there for a second. 1395 minus, you're like 1365. Yep. Okay. Yeah? You want to sit on that? You can sit on that if you want. Yeah. Yeah, she's hungry. Her name's Charlie. You want a piece? There you go. You go. No, you don't need to get all the way down. Why don't you come up and say hi? Hmm? Let me write down this way. Or I forget. They're not trick birds. They're hunting birds. So she comes to food and listens to me a little bit if she feels like it. So she does have a oh, hey Tim. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, what a great time for you to be tuning in. I'm going to play fair with her. She knows it's feeding time, so I'm going to do more feeding of her. But I already gave her a couple pieces. Thanks, Mary. Yeah, she is very cool. It's going to be a little harder for me to read the comments today because I'm just on my phone. I'm out in my shed. Yes, her name is Charlie. Sorry if I didn't say, or if maybe you weren't here yet. Thanks, Tim. Tim can answer a few questions about her. Well, she does have a broken leg. That's why she's holding her foot like that. And she will eventually settle down these noises. Good girl. No, well, you missed. Come here. She's been inside all day because it's been, we don't know what happened to her, by the way. She was found like that in the wild, and she's lived with it her whole life. She's 15 now. And I have to constantly monitor it. She has some foot issues because of it. But, yeah, she had the bone definitely broke and healed the wrong way. But we don't know how that happened. Yeah. And thank you. Yeah, she's a pretty girl. She's just a little derpy. But I love her. She's capable. She's just a little bit, I don't know. She can hunt. We were told that she couldn't hunt. She can hunt, but she's not very good at it. Thanks, Tim. Thanks, Tim. Yeah, I have a lot of videos about her if you want to see her more in action. But, I wanted to work with her a little bit in here today because she's been cooped up a little bit in here because of the bad weather. I haven't even brought her out. She saw the snow. But it's too cold and windy and like crazy out to leave her out, especially with her foot issues. So I have a crate for her over here that's just off camera right now. Actually, you can see it if I move. Her weight, she just weighed in at 1360. Her flying weight is 1250. I've been fattening her up just a little bit. There we go. So she's directly below me. These are what I call jump ups. This is what the falconry world calls jump ups. Flying straight up kind of helps develop their muscles like a jumping jack. Hup. There we go. You want to take it down? They're not supposed to take food from the glove like that, but because of her foot and her balance, I often let her eat it on the ground, so don't yell at me too much about that. Yes, this is her, I know you have food, or I wish you had more food noise. And it's quite piercing, but she will settle down a little bit. Come on. Yeah. Who's that? Who's that? It's you. It's you. I know, it's a pretty girl. Oh, no, boy, that's not a safe place for you. Come here. Yeah, that's not a safe place for you. That was my fault, though. Come here. Ah, I can't find the food in the bag. Bad falconer. Huh? There you go. All right. It's not gonna hurt her. She was just sitting on a board. It wasn't stable. So she was gonna fall down, even though she can fly. I don't want her getting poked with anything, so. You may hear me curse on this channel, on this video, depending on what happens. If it goes wrong, which I don't think it will, but if it does, she comes first, and you will hear strings of curse words from me that you've not heard before. Yeah, she wouldn't survive long in the wild. She did for an entire month, though, but it was not during winter. Yeah, so they get chatty sometimes around feeding time. Oh, good girl. That means she's comfortable. She's not as hungry as she could be right now. She's about 100 grams less hungry than she could be right now. But I wanted to do that in case something happened where I couldn't get to her in her cage or in the shed, like to make sure she was fed up, you know, not crop full, but like fat, so that she could, you know, survive. See, she's calming down a little bit. She's had a little bit of food in her. I don't know what that sound was. I hope it's not the roof about to cave in. Her shed, I left her shed. This is my shed. This is basically my garage / shed. But her shed doesn't have snow on the ground, but there's pea gravel on the bottom of it, and it's not insulated, so it's better to bring her in here. I have a little heat light over her crate that I haven't set up yet, again, for her. Try cleaning out poop when it's 20 degrees Fahrenheit. That's always fun. I had to bring in a hot water thing from the house because the water out here had frozen. She's a little aggressive right now. I mean, you always have to assume that they're aggressive. She's way more chill than most birds, but yeah, I mean, you kind of have to treat them like they could hurt you at any point, because they really could, especially at her size. So she drinks from the water bottle. I just kind of squirt it in her mouth. So we're gonna do that. I always miss a little bit. That's a great way to put it, Tim, is that she's not necessarily aggressive towards me. That can happen with raptors. You can kind of make their aggression worse, but they're aggressive in nature. Yeah. That is a great way to put it, actually. Yeah, the water bottle is pretty ridiculous. I have a pleasure of working with animals that are like a religious experience for some people, but like they're goofballs at the same time. I mean, mighty bird of prey. She'll hunt crickets sometimes, and I'm like, really, you mighty hunter, you? Or she flies into a derpy spot or something like that. Yeah, well, I use a spray bottle because the guy who taught me uses a spray bottle, and then the guy after that uses a spray bottle. So, yeah, I'm used to the the squirt bottle. Because she will go in and sit in her water tray, but clearly right now there is no water tray. There's an ice tray. I usually take the water out actually in the winter because she will sit in it regardless and then freeze her little feet off if I'm not careful. So right now she's inside the shed. I mean, it's like 10 to 15 degrees warmer in here, probably a little bit more with the heat light. But what was I saying? I read a comment and then I get distracted. Yeah, but they get most of their water from their food. They don't really like drink, from the ground very often, even in the wild, but she does. And it soaks her wonky foot, which I'm always happy about too. Hey, Metallica, or Metallic. I'm sorry. Did I call you the wrong thing like this whole time? I could have sworn it said Metallica, but now I'm standing closer to the phone and it definitely says Metallic. Metallic World. Yeah, this is Charlie, my red-tailed hawk. It looks like I'm pointing to the sky, but I'm not. I'm pointing back at her. I have a little more food for her, but generally I've never done a live with her. And if something goes wrong, we're gonna stop. But I'll of course take care of her first. I don't think it's gonna go wrong. She is completely free right now though. So I'm giving her chicks today. Yeah, day-old chicks. Hi, Clash. Metallic, I'm sorry, man. I don't know why I thought it said Metallica, but oh well. I have not seen Breaking Bad. That's one that I'm like kind of afraid to go down the rabbit hole. No pun intended right now. Let me see how much food I have left for her, because you always kind of want to have at least one more piece. Okay, I have 2 pieces, so that's fine. Now she saw me go into my bag, so she's getting more excited. She has my attention. She has my attention. She's hungry, and she just saw me go in the bag, so she's more vocal. She's pretty happy, actually. She's like kind of fluffed out and like relaxed body posture right now. You might see her kind of swallow. They don't have peristalsis in their esophagus, so they kind of have to push it down into her crop, which is right at the top of her big fluff there. Hi, you want some more water? You want some more water? Yeah. Good girl. I don't want to forget this. I don't want to forget this. Yeah. Come on. Anytime I get closer to my bag, she's going to get more vocal. nuts. See? Are you shivering a little bit? Because if so, I'll put you under the heat light again. Huh? She's also a little fluffed, probably because she's a bit cold. I'm going to ignore that. Her name's Charlie, and it's about 4:30 p.m. here, a little later, and that's about our usual feeding time. Yeah. It is cold out here. Oh boy. Okay, I'm gonna start putting her her crate back together, but I'm just gonna kind of leave the camera on her for right now. I want to show you the weather in real time, but obviously I would have to hook her up first because I'm not risking her getting out right now. But I cut down a perch for her and made this little crate area for her to stay in when it's cold like this, when it's too cold. I'm gonna take this off. Don't do anything weird. So I just have a perch in a dog crate, dog kennel, and you're crooked now. I just put newspaper down, not to absorb her poop, but just to block her poop from getting on surfaces that I then can't clean off. Especially in 20-degree weather. So she's fine in the cold, but I don't want to risk her having health issues when it gets like 25 or below Fahrenheit. I'll bring her in, especially overnight. Or if it just doesn't get above, that was weird. If it doesn't get above freezing, I will bring her in overnight, just for a chance to get warmer. Oh, apparently someone has my DoorDash that's random on the internet and has never met me before in my life and doesn't know where I live. Oh no, I better go to the door. Ridiculous. So Charlie belonged to another Falconer, and no, she doesn't seem to be in pain in that leg. I can feel up and down it, and there's no pain response. She's not on any long-term medication for it. She can move it a little bit. She just holds it out to the side, and it looks a little wonky. But that gives her some issues in the good leg, unfortunately, because the weight distribution is off. I know, baby. I'm gonna line your cage, your nighttime cage, because it's cold, so you're gonna stay in again. Yeah. Sorry, your sound is on. Better, so it's not in your ear. Yeah, no, she's adapted to it. I mean, it would kill her in the wild because she can't, like, distribute the weight properly, but she's okay. She's doing well. She's 15, obviously, so she's doing okay. They only live to, like, 10 or 12 in the wild, like, around. It's possible they could live longer, but, yeah, this is a good lifespan for a deformed wild animal. Yeah. I gotta bring newspaper out tomorrow. What's that? Oops. I booped you. I booped you. Yes, I booped you. You missed my hair. Well, there's a little bit of it left. It also doubles that she can do the crossword, you know, overnight. I'm hilarious. I'm so hilarious. Alright, sweetie. Got a little bit of newspaper left, but I think And now I know you're heavy to your side. I'm gonna stay out another minute. Yeah, I'm hilarious. Are falcons near to extinction or in the future? Some species, we have 6 species of them, falcons. We have way more hawks and owls and all that. But there's 6 species in the US. I think peregrines just came off of the endangered species list. They might be on a watch list now. Don't quote me on that. But that's only, there's 3 different subspecies of peregrines, so it also depends which peregrine you're talking about. So depends on the species and what part of the world you're in. Yeah, it takes a long time to study for a falconer exam. And that's just the exam. It's cold, yes. Hey, Mike made it today. What'd it do? You should have a crossword puzzle to your notes. Yes, they enjoy a good crossword puzzle. I'm not even kidding though, like falcons, some falcons, they're smarter than the hawks. Some falcons have been smart enough that I'm like, you freaking could do a crossword puzzle. Like, they are smart animals. The hawks are a little derpier, in my opinion. She's not in trauma. Huh? Or maybe you didn't mean to say that. Charlie is in trauma to see you. How she is so much... What? Okay. Grammar's a little off on that one there. But this is the first live I've actually done with Charlie. And it's just because I had to come out and, like... I wanted to give her a little bit to do today. She's been out of the weather. Like, if we see overall species of falcons, there's too many different species to say that they're all endangered or not. That comment gave you a stroke. 1 second. I got better. Thankful for alive. Yeah, I debated doing more with her, but if it goes wrong, it's not appropriate for YouTube. Like, if she grabs me or, like, grabs something live or whatever. So I'm like, well, let me do this in a controlled environment. I'm in an enclosed space right now. She's not going to break equipment. If this window busts open or something, I'm going to have to tackle her. But, yeah, it's fine. So it's hard to have a controlled live stream when you're working with a wild animal of any kind. Oh, she's preening. This is a good falconry word there. Are you happy? Your feet are probably getting cold. All right, I'm gonna give her the big piece of food and put her in the crate. I'm gonna take you guys outside to show you what's going on out there, and then I'll come back in here and be in front of her. Let me make sure I have one piece left. You never want to be completely out. They eat other animals, so this is not a live animal. It is a piece of chicken. But this internet is chock full of bloopers with filming with wild. No. Come here. See, I shouldn't have jinxed it. She just fell off my glove. That's why I let her scoot over. Come here. Why don't you take it in here, little silly one? Get up there. Come on. Here. Now, this shed is tall enough that she doesn't bang her tail feathers, but what does she do? She bends over and bangs her tail feathers on the side like a silly girl, and then her tail feathers aren't perfect. Falconers are very picky about their birds' tail feathers. Come on, step up, up. You gotta let go. You gotta let go. Up. I don't know if you can see her in frame right now, but she has got my thumb in her foot. Luckily, the glove thumb. Up. Charlie, up. There's no food on my glove right now. You're not gaining anything. Alright, well. I just had to abandon the glove because I couldn't get it out of her foot. That's not exactly something going wrong. That's just par for the course, but yeah, she's still got the glove in there. I don't want her to get out because I only have a small piece of food now. But she's still got my glove. Luckily, she didn't grab this one. She thinks there's food on it. She's literally holding it off of my hand, and she thinks there's food on it. There's not food on it. You gotta let go. She still doesn't let go. This is what I'm talking about with these birds being dangerous. You could not physically get them off of your hand if you tried. Especially these bigger ones. Oh, you decided to let it go, huh? Now I'm going to be smart and give her a second to calm down before I go in to take it out of there, because she's just going to grab me. But, yeah, I've had one in my hand for like 2 full minutes. Had to go to the urgent care. Oh, that wasn't fun. My hand swelled up because she's working with raw meat, so that was fantastic. Alright, hold on a second. It's a little harder for me to read the comments in real time on my phone, plus she almost just grabbed my thumb off. But there you go. Okay. Hey, Funny is here. There's a 4-foot snowdrift and you intend to do 2 things about it. Absolutely nothing. I did a very little bit of shoveling, but that's it. Is the falcon that makes the noise? Huh? But yeah, that was her. That's her making the sounds. She's a hawk. She's a red-tailed hawk. Not that I expect anybody to know that. Bye, Metallic. I'll try to get your name right next time. I've had her since about 2015, I think. Or I've known her since 2015. Well, you took my glove, silly. Let me make sure you're locked in. I'll give you a shot of the snow here. And then come back and talk about her a little bit more. But, oh no, it's okay. I don't expect you guys to know what she is. So it is still coming down. The ice, I mean, I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not, but it's just straight ice coming down right now. So I'm out in the back of my property. This is the back of my neighbor's houses. Her hawk mews, you can kind of see the depth down here, but her hawk mews is over here. I closed up the window for when she is in it, but she hasn't been in it since yesterday afternoon. So yeah, it is still bad weather. Let me put you guys back on here. Sorry if I shake you for a bit. And then let me close the door. Good girl. Can I get my glass now? Or are you gonna grab me? Hey, easy. Alright. Yes, there's poop on it. Try hosing it down in 20-degree Fahrenheit weather. It's not gonna happen. Alright. I think I can zoom in a little bit, actually. Can I zoom in a little bit? Hey, there she is. I don't really want my big old face in there, but... Mike can hear it. Yeah, probably the ice. Same here about 6 hours ago. It's still snowing down there? I can't stand my face being that big. Hold on a second. It's still snowing? Oh, Funny has over 1.5 feet of snow. It's a heat wave now, 8 degrees. Yeah, it was like 25 today, I think. She has the heat light right now. I don't, so I'm not going to last too long out here. And I don't want to wear my regular gloves in my pockets when I just handled raw meat. so I did not think this through entirely. It is feeling a lot more cold than I was when I started this a half an hour ago. Michigan is bitter cold, dude. -12 degrees overnight. That's insane. I'm surprised that's not like the daytime temperature though in Michigan. Right now, at least. Although I think the South is getting hit pretty hard. In Pakistan, where you live, there's no snowfall. Yeah, our low tonight is supposed to be -6 without wind chill. Holy crap. Am I a man? Last I checked. Why do you... All right. Mike, you want to take care of the federal deportation agent? That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. Thank you. Oh no, I'm a dude and I didn't find out until just now. Are you all the way in the back? What are you doing? Should I open your cage a little bit? I don't want you to pop out though. Yeah, that's not gonna happen either. Hold on. No. Get back in here. Well, could you pick the dumbest way possible to do it, please? My God, she's aggressive. Because I confused her. She's not sure if there's food coming in there or not. I have one piece left. Because she's fat as all get up. Because I made her that way so that she could handle the cold. You're literally hanging from a ladder right now, so I don't think I can bring you closer. Unless I hold the phone. And again, covered in chick guts, so, you know, things happen. Well, that's a sentence you can put on some lists in the office. Yeah. I can't. Yeah, food driven is probably a better word than aggressive. Oh my God, have we reached the time when all of the weirdos come in? Thank you. She's aggressive because she's in jail. Believe me, this is not jail, and she's fine. She would eat for another hour straight if I let her, and that's how they survive in the wild. They gorge and then they don't hunt for a few days. Romeos, yeah, exactly. I forgot about that word. Yeah, Funny gave me the vocabulary of the ones that just come in and flirt right off the bat are Romeos. That wasn't very romantic of that particular one, but whatever. They never really are. Is it bag? What do you mean? Yeah, well, so that's my intention, is to bulk her up for the insulation, basically, and so that she has the calories to burn when it's cold, to stay warm. In the wild, it's only what they can catch, and not much is out running around in this cold, so, and I don't know how well their instincts give them foreknowledge of it or whatever. I want you to be able to see her a little bit. I guess you could see her a little bit back there. Can't really tell what's making that sound if you tune in right now, but yeah, I used that strategy to help her get through the cold snaps. But a lot of first year birds don't make it through their first winter, because if they don't catch enough, they're dead, unfortunately. It's actually why falconers are allowed to trap immature birds. I'm playing with the gloves so she thinks there's food. I'm gonna just hold you and clean my phone later. You're very loud. I have very loud animals, other than my 5 reptiles that don't make any sound. My cat and bird more than make up for it. She's a little angry and a little hungry at this point, I think. You watched a montage of peregrines hunting. And you think that would kind of sting a little bit. Yeah, I bet. Hitting something at 200 miles an hour. Well, it's not quite dark outside yet, Hamza, so she's fine. How many collections, Brajesh? I don't know what you mean. That was a good girl, so she just roused, which is what it's called when they fluff up their feathers and do a little breakdance like that. They do that after they eat. They do that when they're content. Sometimes after a bath. What do you see? Yeah, I wanted to give her something to do for a little bit. I turned the lights on, you know, but she's just been waiting for the snow to end, like I am. But I wanted to catch up while I had her in an enclosed area. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna stream later for like book stuff and then whatever else we ended up talking about. Say hi to Charlie. She can't read your message. Hamza says hi. Do you have something to say about that? I can't tell if you can see her or not. She sits under the side with the heat light, so it's clear that she's, you know, trying to get warm. Yeah, she's starting to calm down because I haven't been feeding her. I have one more little piece to give her, but I'll wait until the very end just in case she busts out of her crate and I don't know, through the roof that falls in. I don't know. I don't want to jinx it. There's a lot of wood to knock on out here, but I'm also half in a falconry glove and half holding my phone. Hey, and Dom. Yeah, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately. What are you doing? Yeah, she's calming down. I know. Me standing here is confusing. Because you're like, she usually feeds me and then leaves? Like, she must have something else. What are you looking at? She's so funny. I wish it worked like that, and I really do. I'm having a rare Charlie live stream. But what do you guys want for later in the day? If you don't have much else to do, I imagine maybe a live stream would be nice, but I haven't decided if I'm gonna stream later. Should I stream later? I don't know, you guys tell me. Can I give a close-up of her? Let's see if I can, like, actually tell if you can see her or not. There's a feather right over your face. I wonder whose fault that is. Yeah, you stink, too. I spent way too much time cleaning poop today. Way too much time. Between the cat poop and the bird poop. It's like been my whole day. Or my own stuff. Way too much. Stream, you always got questions? You thought a weekly book club video might be fun? And a shore from Hamza. All right, I'm taking the glove off so she might get an uptick in her things because I think I missed some. She's very cute, but she's also a problem sometimes. Usually she's good. Holy yap. I like that. You finally learned something new in editing. Flip layers. What is that? So Mike, you missed the book roundup yesterday, but I can do another one. I mean, God knows I have enough books to talk about. And I didn't do the box of books that I have. A cool effect. Yeah, that sounds like one, but I didn't know it by name. Hi, cutie. She does have a very cute face, especially when she's fluffed. I'm going to take this feather off. Yeah? What's that? What are you looking at? Yeah. Is it a little warmer up here? Yeah. By the way, this heat light is also at a safe distance. Oh, drop my glove. It doesn't melt anything. I did thorough testing of that. You'll see when I post the edit next week. Okay, cool. You also found a cat. She looks like hamster face shape. Aw, like the squishy face? Like the squished up, wrinkled up face? It's very advanced and cool looking. Do you still use, what is it, CapCut? Can you buy it? No. Nope. Not for sale. You still use CapCut? I still use, God, what is it called? I haven't even edited in like 2 weeks. I've just been live and doing the shorts. One Shot, I think. It's probably not the greatest program, but I know it really well now, so I just kind of keep using it. Thanks, Hamza. And yeah, you found a cat with a squishy face. Your cool zooms and effects are made in a light motion. Oh, I don't know that one. Not that I'm a great wealth of knowledge for editing programs, but Whew, my hand is getting cold. It is cold out here. I'm going to go into 45 minutes, and then I'm probably going to freeze my hand off, so I'll see how I feel. I will probably stream in an hour? I don't know, what time is it? 5-ish? Yeah, we got snow. Here, I'll give you one last look at the snow out here. It's like dusk right now. So, it's probably about a foot deep. This door is the stupidest door. Mike, I need you or one of your friends to come make me a new freaking shed door. Look at this thing. They're like huge barn doors. So we've called this a giraffe shed because it's 2 stories. But I need better doors. They're like about to come off the wall. Say less. Your editor friend said they got level 3 snow. What is level 3 snow? What level do I have? It's like mostly ice right now. And I was just shoveling the front steps before I came out here, and they immediately filled right back up again. But it was like ice. Why does YouTube keep... All right, there is a chance that my funky cold fingers are going to end up ending this stream early. Although I only have like 2 more minutes. Is that like Snow GX like a Pokemon? You don't know either. Okay. It's your dream weather? Snow level 3? How many levels do you have to level up to? I think this is a snow level WTF right now. But okay, let me round this up. I'm lucky we got a foot. Well, I'm lucky that I'm going to be working from home tomorrow. Yay, you're welcome. I'm glad we got a chance to. I'm glad you got to see her out and not just in her wonky cage. Oh, you're going to boing over to another stream? Go for it. Suggest you a name of your new cat. I like Hamster as the cat name, actually. I'll probably be on later. Cool. Yeah, you can you do what I do, where I pull up multiple tabs and I just like talk at whoever is streaming at the same time. I don't know when or even if I'll be on, but I will probably be on. Sigma's a cool name, yeah. Okay, well, hi, Bindu. And on that note, I'm gonna possibly see you later. Say bye to Charlie. Thanks for popping in. I'm gonna go warm up and eat something. So, see you later. Good night if you're not around. Otherwise, maybe see you later. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep talking until I stop this. But let's end up on Charlie here. All right.